He is known for his deep spiritual journey and quest for enlightenment. He is recognized for his role as a disciple of Honen and his contributions to spreading the doctrine of salvation through Amida Buddha's compassion. His name is Shinran. In the ancient land of Japan, there once lived a man named Shinran. Born to Lord and Lady Aranori, from a noble lineage, Shinran's early life was filled with tragedy as both his parents passed away. Seeking solace and answers to life's mysteries, the young Shinran entered the Shorin-in temple at a tender age of 9. It was there, amidst the peaceful surroundings, that he penned a poignant poem that would resonate with him throughout his life. Like the cherry blossom, the heart planning on tomorrow is ephemeral indeed, what sudden storm may not arise in the middle of the night. Driven by a deep sense of impermanence, Shinran embarked on a spiritual journey, spending the next 2 decades practicing at Mti. Frustrated by his own failures as a monk and yearning for enlightenment, he sought refuge at the temple of Rakakadu. It was during this time of intense practice that a vision appeared before him. Avalokitesvara, the bodhisattva of compassion, took the form of Prince Shotoku and directed Shinran towards another disillusioned monk named Honen. In 1201, destiny brought Shinran and Honen together, and a profound transformation took place within the young disciple. At the age of 29, Shinran attained salvation through Amida Buddha's vow under Honen's guidance. As a testament to his faith, Shinran publicly broke the norms of society by getting married and consuming meat, practices strictly forbidden for monks. Through these acts, he aimed to convey that Amida's salvation was not limited to a select few, but extended to all people. However, their spiritual journey together was cut short when the Buddhist establishment in Kyoto imposed a ban on Nembutsu practice, a practice central to their belief. Shinran and Honen were exiled, and they would never meet again. This exile marked a turning point in Shinran's life, as he renamed himself Gotoku and came to understand himself as neither a monk nor a layman, but something beyond those labels. In this period of exile, Shinran's teachings began to diverge from Honen's, leading to the emergence of Jodo Shinshu, or the true essence of the Pure Land sect. Shinran's deep compassion and unwavering faith in Amida Buddha's salvation drove him to spread the doctrine far and wide, even amidst challenging circumstances. He married Ashini and together they had 7 children. After years of exile, the Nembutsu ban was lifted, and Shinran was pardoned. However, he chose not to return to Kyoto but instead settled in a small area called Inada. It was there, in the year 1224, that Shinran penned his most significant text, Kyo, a testament to his profound understanding of the interconnectedness of life and the eternal nature of Amida Buddha's compassion. Shinran's journey was one of resilience, faith, and a deep commitment to spreading the message of universal salvation. His teachings continue to inspire generations, reminding us that amidst the ephemeral nature of life, the eternal light of compassion shines brightly, embracing all who seek refuge in its grace. Shinran, born as Matsuwakamuro, was a man of many names. Throughout his life, he adopted various names, reflecting different stages and aspects of his spiritual journey. In Japan, it was customary to have multiple names, and Shinran embraced this tradition, finding new meanings and insights with each new name he took on. One of his early names was Hanan, which he used during his time as a monk. Later, he adopted the name Shaku and then Zenshin, signifying his deepening commitment to the Buddhist path. But it was the name Shinran that would become his most well-known and significant. This name was created by combining the names of his mentors, Sesshin and Donran, symbolizing the influence they had on his spiritual development. After his passing, Shinran was given the posthumous title Kenshin Daisher, a tribute to his profound contributions to Buddhist teachings. However, it was during his lifetime that Shinran truly embraced humility and self-deprecation. After being disrobed as a monk, he humorously referred to himself as Gotoku Shinran, which translates to stubble-haired foolish one. With this name, he acknowledged that he was neither a monk nor a layperson, but someone in between, seeking spiritual truth. Shinran's ever-changing names reflect the fluidity and evolution of his philosophy. He believed that true understanding and enlightenment could not be confined to rigid labels or societal expectations. Instead, he emphasized the importance of personal experience and a continuous search for spiritual truth. In our daily lives, we can learn from Shinran's philosophy of embracing change and avoiding rigid identities. Just as Shinran adopted different names to reflect his growth and understanding, we can also allow ourselves to evolve and adapt, shedding old beliefs and embracing new perspectives. By recognizing that our journey towards spiritual enlightenment is fluid and ever-changing, we can find the freedom to explore different paths and discover our own truths. Shinran's teachings remind us that our identities and beliefs should not be fixed or limited. Instead, we should approach life with an open mind and a willingness to embrace new experiences and perspectives. By doing so, we can cultivate a deeper sense of self-awareness, compassion, and understanding, both for ourselves and for others. Shinran considered himself a lifelong disciple of Honen, in spite of their separation. They were both influential figures in the Pure Land Buddhist movement, which sought salvation through the grace of Amitabha Buddha. However, their approaches differed when it came to the practice of invoking Amitabha's name. Honen's disciples were divided by the question of whether to emphasize faith or practice. Some believed in the power of a single invocation, while others advocated for multiple recitations. Shinran, like his fellow disciple Kosei, leaned more towards faith rather than practice, but he did not fully endorse the single recitation teaching. For Shinran, the true path to enlightenment lay in unwavering faith in Amitabha Buddha's compassion and grace. He believed that by entrusting oneself completely to Amitabha, regardless of the number of invocations, one could be liberated from the cycle of suffering and rebirth. While Shinran's beliefs aligned with the Pure Land Buddhist movement, he also had his own unique perspectives. He recognized the importance of faith but did not dismiss the value of practice entirely. He emphasized the need for a sincere and humble heart, understanding that it was the foundation upon which faith and practice could flourish. Shinran's philosophy holds relevance in our daily lives, as it teaches us the power of unwavering faith and the importance of humility. It reminds us that we can find solace and liberation by entrusting ourselves to something greater than ourselves, whether it be a higher power or the collective wisdom of humanity. Shinran's teachings encourage us to let go of our ego and embrace a sense of surrender, finding peace and enlightenment in the process.
Do you want to explore more philosophers? Who do you want to see featured next? Subscribe and leave a comment below to let me know. I'll see you in the next video.